Welcome everyone to iRacing, and we are here. Can I go? In
Oh
the
yeah, way more stable.
brand spanking new
Not really a good thing, is it?
Gen 4 is back, baby. No more Twisted
Being serious,
Sister.
yeah, because no car handles like it's just out of control and on ice 24/7.
Yeah, that's kind of what made it fun.
And we are here in the brand new Gen 4 car. First day it's available. Season 3 just started. I gotta turn off the driving line on this car. Haven't even done that yet.
Anybody have any idea where the paint schemes ain't loading in yet?
I don't even know. Are there paint schemes available? I didn't even get a chance to look. Steering feels pretty light. It feels really light. Well, we didn't get much practice. We're heading in. Literally, you just watched my first laps in this car. But let's go see how it goes in a race. Luckily, it's not going to affect our rating.
Why is the wheel so big in this one?
It is ginormous. That's a good point. Okay. See my awesome livery there that I had no time to even look and see if training paints even had any available yet. My assumption was none. I know, like when I was looking at when the ARC car came out, it took like a day for them to start showing up. I'm sorry for the lack of lighting. I just hopped on and started all this. I need to get over it. Let's do this. Good production stuff here. Let's go. There we go. That better? Can you see me now? My beautiful face. Last night, all this that you see here just collapsed. I was sitting here. I had my hand up on this. I don't know if the pushing the brackets here came out of the wall. This entire shelf came down. The monitor came down. The boom arm came crossed. All my diecast fell down. Poor Michael Schumacher's Ferrari here, I think got a little broke, a little toe link issue. It was madness, but I got it all back up. I think I now got them put into studs, so hopefully it holds this time. But it was chaos. All right, a few things here. Let's bring this down. Let's bring this. Let's go 16. Usually we like to bring the brake bias down. I can't go any more than that. That's not good. I don't want to go that far then. We'll go like that. What did I also want to do? Turn off the driving line. We'll put on the pit speed limiter. Look left and right. Not that I really use those that much, but we'll go ahead and put them up here. Eventually I'll have my triples up and we'll be good to go there. Not going to worry about all that stuff right now. I need laps in this thing. Is my Fanalab still loaded? Yeah, I'm still running the next gen, which I thought would be close enough to this. I mean, it's probably just how this car is supposed to feel, I guess. I'm surprised they've got it at Las Vegas. I thought they would do one of their new tracks they just rescanned, which I don't think they did Vegas in the last one. I would have thought they would have done, maybe that'll start tomorrow. Turn down my headphones, it's really loud. Steering feels so light. Nope, not what I wanted. Force feedback, it's on auto. Move that up a little bit. All right. Not that qualifying's really going to matter, but we'll get some laps. Gonna be a nostalgia trip. A lot of people have been waiting for this one. I know the old Gen 4 used to be really... The back end would love to come out on it. I don't know if... In the practice lobby, a lot of people were saying that this one is not as slidey. Although it felt pretty slidey there already. Oh, what in the world? Steering is so light sometimes when the air gets under it. Oh, in the wall. See if we can get some more practice in. Yeah, you can definitely drive it off the right rear, which I know is what everybody always wants in these cars. I think the people that love the original Gen 4 it's a little bit less than that. Just trying to find the balance here. Good exit there. Keep coming up out of the groove though. You get really loose through the tri-oval. Like you can feel like the lightness. When the wheel goes light like that, it usually means you got like air up under it or something. It's not, you're not grounded to the track. Woo! I guess I just need to back up my entry on 3 and 4 there. I keep missing the groove. Calling it now, there's going to be a massive wreck through that tri-oval because you get really light on the wheel. All right, let's back this up a little bit earlier. That's better.
I don't know, but it also feels like you're sitting a mile high inside of it.
He sounds excited. All right, that's going to be interesting.
The other one was an ARCA model from like 2008 or something, so I guess maybe they had different wheels.
It does seem like a damn tractor wheel.
Just compared to the other one, it just doesn't look, yeah, it's just nowhere near.
Not sure what they're talking about.
Well, at least they centralized the gauges in this one.
Fucking thick boy wheel compared to the Xfinity of the next gen cars.
Lots of comments about the wheel. People are obsessed with the wheel. It is
Everybody
massive.
take it easy. Try to learn this damn thing and back.
You probably can't tell,
Where's the
but
Dodge though, man?
you probably can't tell because, but like with my wheel, this actual physical wheel and where it lines up with the wheel on screen, I usually have it like about perfect, and this sits almost a full thickness above where that is. So that gives you an idea how much bigger the on-screen virtual wheel is compared to other ones we've run.
Dodge 2.
Pontiac would be sick.
Like it's like a full. So this is like where the top of it is.
Well, they knew if they
You
released
can see my
Grand
fingers
Prix
there.
now, no one would buy any of the other Gen 4s. So they got to wait for us to buy the Monte Carlos and Tauruses first, and then release the Dodge and the Pontiac.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. That's now I'm not gonna buy it because I'm not gonna buy 2.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a bummer that they didn't give you
That's
the
ready for all the
Ford
cool
2.
paint
I would
schemes
like
that
to
are
have
gonna get
seen
made.
to have done that kind of like they did the late model stocks.
I mean, they're kind of already are. They just got to flip them over to this one.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, you got all like the Arca and those whatever, like it's legacy Gen 4 cars.
I need a Shrek 2 Home Depot Tony Stewart car to come out.
Well, it'll be a little different too, because apparently when you do paint schemes on this, there's 2 different versions. There's like a high version, like a speedway version, and you'll have to set multiple paint schemes.
I think it's supposed to carry over no matter which one you do it on.
No, I think I see what he's saying. They'll just have one for each body. That would be cool, but yeah, I don't know how they're gonna do it.
I was playing around. I was playing around in the stock paint editor earlier, and yeah, it carries over. Just the nose changes a little bit.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think the only difference there is the nose and the spoiler.
Alright, if it's anything like the old Gen 4 cars, if you floor it on the green flag, you're gonna hit the wall immediately.
Nah, you can hammer down the knees.
The nice thing is
Honestly, it kind of feels like a truck.
no safety rating, so we don't have to worry about it. At least I'm pretty sure. There might be safety rating, no I rating.
Truck with more horsepower.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah, you can take off about normal. Oh, there goes that guy. And there we go. Well, the hoods fly out. That's kind of cool.
Oh, I got loose.
Can't see.
Sorry, Zach.
You ever watch a driver drive around with their hood up and wonder what that's like? Now you know. I've watched them and been like, how do you do that? How do they do that? Here you go. I have no idea what this looks like on the outside, but trying to get back to the pits.
God dang, you're slow, 77.
My fault.
I think my bumper fell off on the front straight. Look out for that.
Do we get like a fast repair in this? All right, can't see my pit stop. Pit stall. I'm gonna have to.
I wonder if it's like the actual Gen 4 cars where if you lose your right front fender, you go faster.
Oh shoot! I don't have my crew chief on to read me into my box. Oh, it went back down. Okay. My hood went down when I stopped. I probably should have done that earlier. Where's my stop?
The force feedback
Here it
feel
is.
really weird in this car, to anyone else.
Yeah, it goes really light.
Yeah, it's like really light and really high frequency. I don't really know how to describe it, but I'm at 34 right now, and it does not feel good.
I think I need to adjust the brake bias in this car. I don't know. I'll tell you, fucking not.
All right, let's try again.
Yeah, it feels really light.
Fastest lap for
I tried to hit my brakes and not get into that guy's ass. And it was like I wasn't even pushing it.
behind. Watch your mirrors.
Yeah, no, I bumped mine down about 2%. It's a little bit better now, I think. Still pushes like a tractor into turn 3, but 1 and 2 are pretty good.
All right, let's try this again.
Tell you one thing, it sounds beautiful.
That's a new fastest lap for meters, 30.7.
Don't sound like the gay-ass Gen 7 car.
B17.
I don't have any car audio right now, only chat. I don't know what's going on.
God had a car, he'd have a Gen 4 with X-Pipes.
So I did a really basic paint scheme. You actually do have 2 separate paints on training paints.
Yo, 88, fuck you.
31.4. Good lap. That's your quickest today.
Really Kyle Busch.
I guess I'll have to hear from others if this is accurate or if the force feedback needs to get adjusted on it. It does seem pretty kind of like erratic, a little weird. But maybe that's how these cars handled. I don't know if it's supposed to be accurate or not.
P15 moving out to 7th position. Behind is now 2.3. 3 laps in front.
I do miss that they got rid of clubs in this update, though. Now it's a bit harder to tell when I need to, like, fear for my life.
P14. That lap was at 31.4.
Oh, catching this guy. All right, how's passing in it? Our first pass in the new Gen 4 car. Here we go.
P13.
Car high.
Gap to Ricci behind is now 5.5.
Roger line.
Yeah, this is a proper stock
Clear
car.
outside.
I love it when the lads are doing NASCAR.
All right, once you get into the groove, it does feel pretty good.
Hey, whoever's going by, can you let me know how much damage I've got on the front end?
P12.
I think I'm missing a bumper.
Let this go through.
Yeah, it definitely kind of comes in once you get some lap and some heat in the tires. Like I can slide it right, well, I could before. I was gonna say I could slide it right in that groove, that sweet spot on the track. That felt good, just kind of sliding it on in there. And then kind of come off the right rears. Drive it off the right rear.
I'm excited to see how this thing drives on Daytona and Talladega. I made sure to bank a ton of safety rating this season just for it.
Now I think about the ARCA car, the first track it did was Las Vegas. They seem to like Las Vegas as being like the...
Woohoo, loosey-goosey.
Yeah, I feel like this will be a nightmare on like dead tires if you burn your stuff up. Someone made a pretty good description and said it feels like the truck but with more horsepower. I can see that.
P11. Ricci is closing you down. The gap has come down to 3.5. You've just done a 21.7.
I was only a tenth off the leader that last lap. We did a 31.6. We did a 31.7. The guy behind me, though, is doing 31.3s. Jeez.
Okay, Ryan. As the car exits from the pits, heads up. The gap to P6 behind is now 1.5. 3 laps ahead.
Jeez, we're only 13 laps into this thing? Goodness.
P11. Your lap time was 32.1. The gap to P9 behind is now 0.4, 1 lap ahead.
Ah.
Carlo. Clear inside.
Okay,
the guy
Ryan,
I
that's
started
half
behind.
distance. Fuel levels are fine. Gap to P12. Behind is now 0.5. Your last lap time was at 32.2.
Keep missing that. 3 and 4. Plows like crazy.
Car high. Still there.
Oh, look out.
Clear high.
He's wrecking. He's gonna keep it.
P12. That lap was at 32.4.
It does get so. You definitely like can't run it right next to people like you could,
It's now 1.0 seconds.
like you do the next gen, where you
Inside.
side draft and get right up against people. Because this thing will
Still
just all of
there.
a sudden start
Right.
bouncing
okay,
around.
Clear inside.
You've just done a 32.8.
Come on.
Your lap time was at 32.4.
Just having to wait so long to get on the gas there, coming out of 4.
That lap time was 32.0.
On the outside. Clear high.
Okay, we just passed in 5th place. He's dropping like a rock. I don't know if he burned his stuff up or what. Come on. Man, you gotta wait on it. Really gotta wait on it. Alright, we were only a leader to 32.15. We did a 32.16 that last lap.
2.2.
So we're running right there with the leaders, time-wise. We just got into an accident, but not super important. We're just feeling out this new car. No iRating to gain or lose here. Literally getting our first impressions. You saw my very first laps in this car. I promise I did not check it out before I hit record. Man, keep bouncing up out of the seam there. Uh-oh. What's he doing?
Ricci is pitting from P12. He should come out just in front of you. P11.
Why'd he pit? That's weird. Maybe it came on and said he was water pressure or something? One of those deals? Alex, why'd you pit there?
Two laps left.
Curious.
The gap to P12 behind is now 15 seconds.
White flag, here we go.
White flag, one more lap. That was a 32.7.
Alright, I want to know what everybody's tires were at the end.
I don't know. I went into the pits halfway through.
P11. Okay, that's the finish. Well done, mate.
P11, but that's not really why we were here. I do want to check out the accidents. We got people practicing burnouts. All right, let's see. I was 62% on my right front, then 89, 94, 83. So we burned up the right front. Dale thinks the old car was better. Shocker. I do need to, whoops, set the...
That's the end of the session.
incident thing. Where is that at? Replay controls. Next incident. Boop. Previous incident. Boop. There we go. This one will be easy to see. This guy up ahead of us just gets loose right at the start. Instantly goes into the wall. Instantly goes into the wall. And then just comes right across our nose. Hood goes flying up. I like that bit. That's our thumbnail right there. Love it. Okay. Next. Actually, we'll go back. Yeah. Hood's flying up everywhere. Kind of dived in on the 20 there. Car looks good, though. Yeah, I'll be interested in seeing how it does at Daytona and Talladega and stuff. Oh, that dude just lost his bumper in real time. Up in the wall. Oh, 12 drifts up, turns the 4, and 20 barrels into him. Boom. Oh, big one on the back stretch. Everybody going down. Oh, 20 plowed into him. Oh, we got to roll over. Oh, no. And it still drives. That's the Dale Earnhardt. Do you think that thing's drivable? Got a nice shot of the underbody there. Spinning out on their own. More body parts flying off. I don't know if that's intentional or not, but I like the hood flying off. I like that the body pieces fly off. That's very Gen 4. If only like after we came into the pits, if they just put like a black panel back on or just tape or something, that would be perfect. Oh man, that's a big hit. The inside wall. That front tire all jacked up. It's cool. Oh, everybody tapping that wall. And I told you, there's gonna be a lot of wrecks and tri-ovals with this car because you get light. That steering gets pretty light coming through tri-oval, the tri-oval. And I imagine if people are trying to go 3 wide, 2 wide, there's going to be a lot of accidents in these because it just gets, you know, you got to give people space in this car. One up into the wall. There we are. Just a lot of wall hits. All right, so my thoughts. Yeah, a lot of fun. I think it's maybe a little bit less erratic than the last one. I don't know if they got the force feedback quite dialed in yet, or if that's how it's supposed to feel. It's really hard to tell. It just kind of goes really light in certain situations. I don't know if that's simulating, though, how the car felt. Maybe we'll have to have Dale Jr. run this car around and tell us or something. I don't know. But all in all, I think people are going to like it. Inevitably, you're going to get people that liked the Twisted Sister body before. I'm sure there's going to be plenty of YouTubers that are all complaining about it. But, I mean, I think it gives a lot of the same feeling. You saw, like, once the tires get lit up, you can kind of slide it in through the turns and everything. Tire wear is going to be massive in this. Saving tires through races is going to be massive. I mean, a 30-lap run, we were down to 62% on our right front. So tire saving is going to be there. Yeah, but I mean, you know, let me know what you guys think. Like and subscribe if you tried it out. Please subscribe for this week because every day on week 13, they're going to refresh this track every single day. So we'll get to run this car at a whole bunch of different tracks this week. So just keep coming back to see what our thoughts are on short tracks, on super speedways, all that kind of stuff. And also, hopefully we'll get a look at it on the other like rescanned refresh tracks that they did this update. Las Vegas is not one of them, but they did a whole bunch of rescans, updates on different tracks. So hopefully we'll see those later in the week. But please like and subscribe. Thank you guys for watching. Enjoy your nostalgia week, and I'll catch you next time.